Fuji legend Kwam One has been banned and placed on a no-fly list for the next 6 months for the unimaginable incidents that happened on his flight to be from Abuja to Lagos. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. I gbọ́dọ̀ ganu sí because Baba ganu sí ló ṣe ribiribi tó dẹ̀ wọ Guinness Book of Record as the first person that we know captured on video tó fẹ́ fi ọwọ́ stop aircraft from moving. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Níbo ni gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀? Níbo ló dé? Ta ló jẹ̀bi? Wọ́n ní Baba K1 wọ́n check in l'Abuja láti fly wá sí ìlú Èkó lórí Value Jet airline. Then just like every other person, check in peacefully. They check your stuff. You're holding something that is presumed to be a liquid, and they tell you, please drink the liquid you have there before you pass through and everything. There are details, there are security details, there are protocols that are of high standard that aviation industry is known for. Ṣé ìdúró ẹ̀ máa ń sọ wípé ẹni tó bá ń wọ mọ́tò láti Òkòkò Máìkò lọ sájà, ó ti mọ̀ pé bọ́ọ̀sì ló wà. Ó ti expect àwọn certain type of behaviour. Bó jẹ́ orí ẹ pé ní méjì ni o, ẹnu ẹ wọ́ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ni o, tí wà tí conductor bá búra yín. Bí wà tí conductor bá búra yín, bóyá wà tí driver ó sọ pé kinní kan bus stop wà o, bus stop driver wà á dúró, ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fúnra yín jẹ. Or kí passenger kan kàn tí ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa bóyá ó ń fara yí ẹ wá ń sọ pé ọ̀gá sit well well. All those things are common vocabulary tó bá ń ṣe local commute. In fact, local commute ẹ gan, irú tí mo explain nísìnyí, ó yàtọ̀ sí pé kó wà nínú mọ́tò títí ẹ tọ́lọ́run fún ẹ. Kó máa lọ kojú pé pín go off the road, kúrò níbí, má gbá mi kinní kan. Then when it now comes to aviation, tó ra ticket, the moment you purchase a ticket, a flight ticket, you have committed to the rules and regulation of the flight and of the airport. So you cannot just do, in quote, anyhow. Doing anyhow is not acceptable in aviation. And because any little thing could endanger ayé àwọn tó kù. Yálà tó bá tiẹ̀, fi value sí life ara ẹ̀. But to the people, other people there, they have to adhere to their safety protocols. Ẹlòmíà wọ craft tó àbí kó dẹ̀ pọ̀tà máa ṣagídí, wọ́n á ní okay, plane ti fẹ́ move, switch off your phone. Ní switch off phone, ṣé fẹ́ pe Jésù Kristi ni àbálà lẹ fẹ́ pè lórí phone. Àbí tẹ́ bá go off your phone for the duration you're supposed to go off it, ṣáyé máa pín ni. Ṣáyé máa pín. But according to gbogbo nǹkan tá a gbọ́ àti fídíò tá a rí, wọ́n ní ṣe ni Baba K1 wọ́n wọnú flight. Kọ́tẹ̀ tó wọnú flight lọ ti dá content flask wọn allegedly sára àwọn ground staff. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ dá làwọn yẹn bá ní irú kí leléyìí. Bàbá tó wọnú plane bí captain Olúrántí bó ṣe tún lọ nìyẹn pé bàbá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kinní kan. Wọ́n ní ṣe bàbá tún dá in quote alcohol sí pilot lára. Ní pilot bá ní kíni ẹ walk bàbá out kúrò ní flight. Bó ṣe walk bàbá down nìyẹn. Nígbà tó walk bàbá down, bàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo drama yìí. Tí bàbá dúró síwájú aircraft, tó ń fọwọ́ di aircraft mú, tó ń sá káàkiri abẹ́ airplane. And everything in aviation is well timed. Time tí ó yẹ kán gbéra. Tí bàbá ṣì ń perambulate lábẹ́ aircraft. Ṣé ti àjẹsára la fẹ́ ní bàbá ní tó lágbára tó yẹn? Because this is even a small plane. This is a small aircraft. Tí ó bá jẹ́ aircraft ńlá ni, ṣe mọ̀ pé bàbá wàhálà ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan là ń rí lórí online space wa yìí tó jẹ́ wípé ó lágbára gan. So bàbá kọ̀ gbogbo bó ṣe sọ pé bàbá ẹ ṣe báyìí, ẹ má gbà báyìí. Bàbá bá mú fóònù ló bá fẹ́ pè àbí ló bá ń pè. Ẹ dákun ta ni Baba K1 ń pè lẹ́nu flight tẹ engine tó ti ń rev. Ṣé Jagaban ìyẹn olórí orílẹ̀-èdè wa bàbá Tinubu, ṣé òun ni K1 fẹ́ pè? Àbí kí ni bàbá Tinubu máa sọ fún wọn pé okay, sọ fún aircraft yẹn kó dúró? Bàbá will not say that. Let's even be realistic. There are sometimes A lot of us, we just do some very funny things. And you're going to place people that you know, especially the known people that you know. You're going to put them in very uncomfortable spots. Because I don't think even the president will be told, pé, don't do this, so don't do this. Baba will obey because ó mọ̀ pé ilé ayé mi ti wà lọ́wọ́ yín báyìí, pilot o àti crew o, ànírà burú o, adélé o. Because it's just safety protocol. Nobody's against anybody. You obey. But you see all this our who I know, who I am, because this thing is it's embarrassing. As you will know, K1 is a person we really adore, we like on this platform. He's not in any way perfect. Whatever he's doing with him and his wife and his women, if he catch cruise, I'll move on. But for the fact that at least he's very hardworking, nobody can take that from him. He's agile, he's hardworking, he's a focused person, he's a determined person. Àwọn nǹkan téèyàn tó bá dá lára èèyàn máa ń appreciate ẹ̀ ni, èèyàn náà á tún fi kọ́gbọ́n. But when it comes to K1 being a bit off the track, his temperament, I think it's something he should work on. Because tó bá yẹ pé àwọn ọmọ K1 kankan ló try eléyìí, ó yẹ kí bàbá fẹ́ gba sí ìdí ni pé kí ló mú ẹ, kí ló ṣe ẹ́? Wọ́n ní o da liquid ọwọ́ ẹnu, kí ni big deal ní liquid tó gbé dání? Kí ni liquid big deal? Oh, ṣé o mọ̀ kó fẹ́ fly tẹ́lẹ̀ ni? Tó bá dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní kó dànù, wàá dẹ̀ ra dànù. Wàá dànù, wàá move on. Tó bá dẹ̀ dá Abuja, in fact, bó ṣe fẹ́ wọ crowds yẹn, send voice to some boys in Abuja, ẹ bá mi get drink bye kí n tó land in the next 1 hour to 40 minutes, which is Abuja to Lagos. You now make a ridicule of yourself. You put the situation in a very bad one. Because nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe tẹ́ fọwọ́ di plane tó ti engine ẹ̀ ti move. Hostage ẹ̀ ń take wọn hostage ni. Tó bá yẹ pé ordinary citizen ní má yẹ ká parọ́ fúnra wa bàbá. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá airport wọ́n ti gidi yín, wọ́n ti bọ́ǹdù yín sí mọ́tò. Wọ́n ti search yín yamayama pé bàbá abẹ́ sí nǹkan sára ni, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Because of one passenger, so the woman, the pilot or the crew should now ignore the over 100 passengers míì tó wà nínú craft. Àìjẹ́ a máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ pẹ̀lú agbára yìí. Àwọn kan mà ló kágbára dání lánàá tán mà sí mọ̀. Tá a dẹ̀ fi yọ̀ wọ́n o. Táìmù olúkálùkù wá ló táìmù wàá move on ni o. Ayé jẹ́ ìlúgba tèmi láyé ṣe ń jẹ́ o. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó di pé mi èèyàn kan. O sí bó ṣe lè popular tó lówó tó lè lólé ayé títí láéláé. Wàá lò gba títí ẹ, wàá move on ni. Àwọn kan náà á tún lò gba títí wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ló fẹ́ sọ nípa wa nígbà tá a bá ń lò gbà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́? Kí ló fẹ́ sọ nípa wa? Pé ká máa dọ̀tí sáwọn èèyàn lára tó wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ wọn. Ara nǹkan tó fi jẹ́ wípé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa wọ́n máa ń look down on àwọn iṣẹ́ kan nìyẹn. Because I don't see why I should be at my duty post as an airport officer or an airline crew member, and I'm trying to tell you to adhere to our safety protocols, and the only thing you can do to me is to pour me alcohol, allegedly, or even if it's water. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ ẹ bọ́ wọn náà bàbá, ẹ wà successful sápò ara yín ni fún àǹfààní yín àtàwọn family yín, then by extension to the world. So people that are doing their job, you don't look down on them, you don't pour stuff on them, you don't make them feel less of who they are supposed to feel like torí Ọlọ́run. Àwọn kan tó pé bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ mu káínkáín ni ojú yín ti dọ̀tí. Ṣé wá kí ojú yín bá dọ̀tí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń ṣe lélẹ́yìí? Ẹ mọ̀ kọ́wọ́n èèyàn máa ń complain nípa yín, wọ́n á ní ẹ lẹ́wà arrogant, ẹ ṣe kinní kan. A lè máa ń fún yín benefit of doubt pé tọ̀. Bóyá ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan bàbá máa spark tí wáyà méjèèjì bá kanra wọn, kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní few minutes of anger títí ẹ̀. But for you to now do this public display of arrogance, bàbá, n tẹ́ ṣe ò dá o. Wọ́n ti suspend the captain àti pilot. Wọ́n ti suspend àwọn crew members. NACA ti suspend wọn. Festus Keyamo náà ti bọ́ta ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé kò bójú mu. Ṣé mọ̀ pé airplane yìí ń sìn tó bá yẹ pé ẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa wàláhì wings ẹ máa gé ọrùn yín bọ́lẹ̀ ni. Gbogbo talent tó kù tọ́lọ́run fún yín nínú ọpọlọ yín tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ 247 nìyẹn. Tó rin sì kún bẹ̀ bí rẹ́rẹ́ tí business ideas kún bẹ̀. Ká ti wá gbọ́ pápá plane ló wá fẹ́ chop orí yín off. Nítorí pé kí ni ẹ̀ ń ṣagídí. Plane ò gbé yín, ẹ bọ́ sí kíní kẹ́ padà kẹ́ lọ kẹ́ máa lọ. Àwọn kan sọ pé release statement tá máa review in the next video pé wọ́n fà yín ní private jet ẹlẹ́ẹ̀lọ. Irú ìbínú wo nìyẹn?
You don't like though. You don't end there. Hold on, Saka never remove this, you know. Saka! Let's go. It's moving already.
ṣé ti rí pé kì í ṣe nǹkan kékeré? As much as we like, we respect baba, this one, ẹni téèyàn bá like tó bá ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa, ẹ sọ fún pé nǹkan tí ó ṣe ò dáa, kó lè amend rẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé bàbá òun ṣe ń tó smart, in fact ẹ máa rí àwọn different other clips online tó ṣe ń jáde báyìí, ẹ máa rí pé tí ò bá kí bàbá dọ́ọ̀kì apá aircraft yẹn ni, ó máa mú orí wọn lọ ni. Ó máa mú orí any incident tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe pé orí pẹ̀lú force bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, orí yẹn ti lọ nìyẹn. Because of what? Because I know this person, because I am this person. N tó ń pa wá kún lù wá gangan nìyẹn. Ibi tó jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ ká wà níbi tá a wà yìí nìyẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé òfin de everybody àti big and small. I know, but sometimes there are exceptions, but not when you want to make a foolery of yourself. Because this thing Baba did was unnecessary, was childish, was petty, and unwarranted. Drama tẹ kọ́ sí bàbá kò bójú mu, ó ń tìyàn lójú. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ ilé àwọn ọmọ, ṣé àwọn ọmọ yín grandma wo? Look at grandpa, why is grandpa running like that on the tarmac? Why didn't grandpa pour the thing in his flask away? Because àwọn ọmọ yín mọ̀ kàn fly dáadáa. Why is grandpa fighting the airport people? Why is grandpa holding the aircraft from flying? Those are the things your beautiful grandchildren will ask you, Baba. Tàbá ti ń dàgbà èèyàn máa ń yógun jà ni. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan kọ́ lèèyàn máa ń bínú sí? Máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé by default you should be in a no angry zone. By default. Gbogbo àkọ́ ló máa ṣe mo lọ́gbà. Ó wá bá wèrè, ó ti di wèrè ní psychiatric hospital nìyẹn. Àìdí ọgbà, àbí ọgbà. Báyà àwọn èèyàn máa wò pé wo ẹ sá fún. Kí wá ló wà láyé fún gbàgbó èèyàn sá fún ẹ. gbà tó yẹ pé everything wàá gba náà orí jẹ ni bí ẹni tó ń dídùn dùn lórí ẹ̀. So bàbá ẹ ṣe lè dáadáa, mo ṣọ́ọ̀kì bàbá olódò idẹ Mr. Bola Tinubu, bàbá President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria máa sọ fún yín gan pé no, what's this, what are you doing, what is this? If Baba can humble himself and render an apology to the captain and the pilots, not to suspend that one, to the crew and to Nigerians in public, he might die down. But will his ego allow him to do so? Will his pride allow him to do so? Will his personality in quotes and his pedigree in quotes allow him to come down from his high horse and apologize to Nigerians or to the appropriate people? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò ó, á gbọ́ update wa, á dẹ̀ gbọ́ tí captain yẹn fúnra rẹ̀ bá ti make statement, because pouring alcohol or whatever on her is common. Respect people now. To be a pilot is not rights and business. She's been flying for 10 years. Ẹ wá fi incidents títí èfi kó bọ́mọ lọ́mọ tó fi revoke license ẹ̀. Kí ló ń ṣe yín gan bàbá? Tẹ́yìn bá náwó lórí ọmọ yín tó di pilot, ṣe máa fẹ́ kéèyàn ṣerú eléyìí fún un.